Hello Swatantra viewers. Welcome to English News Bulletin. I am Mahima, bringing you the latest updates. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday expressed the view that the people in Telangana have been fed with the Bharat Rashtra government and the wind of change is in favor of the BJP. He was addressing an election rally in Kamareddy, which has been thrust into the limelight as Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao is contesting. Telangana Pradesh Congress Committee President A. Revant Reddy too is in the fray. Modi said that he saw a wave of hope among people in Telangana whenever he visited the state. The wave is the wave of expectation and it is a wave of change. The people in Telangana have been tired of 9 years of BRS rule and they want freedom from the ruling party. The people also want freedom from the Congress which neglected the Telangana region consistently though it was in power for 7 decades, the Prime Minister observed. The BJP had fulfilled its promise of establishing a turmeric board in Telangana and a central tribal university. It demonstrated the BJP's commitment to fulfilling its promises. He criticized the Congress for betraying the backward classes. Prime Minister Modi remarked that Modi's guarantee means a guarantee of fulfillment. Modi accused the Congress of betraying the backward sections of society. Today, what is BRS was once TRS. These people promised that the first Chief Minister of Telangana would be from the Dalit community. But when Dalit votes were secured, KCR seized the Chief Minister's chair for himself. While saying that injustice was meted out to the Madiga community in the development journey of Telangana, the Prime Minister reiterated that the centre is forming a committee to bring justice to the community. He said that it saddened him that a youth-oriented state like Telangana has received the most youth-hostile government. For years, the government under BRS has betrayed thousands of youths preparing for the Telangana State Public Service Examinations, he added.
तेलंगाना के लोगों को, कामारेड्डी की जनता को, इन दोनों दलों को रिजेक्ट करना ही चाहिए। बीआरएस के सीएम और तेलंगाना के अध्यक्ष कांग्रेस के दोनों ही कामारेड्डी से चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं। साथ ही ये लोग दूसरे क्षेत्रों से भी चुनाव लड़ने के लिए उतरे हैं। ये दिखाता है कि ये लोग कितने हताश हैं, कितने डरे हुए हैं। कामारेड्डी के लोगों के पास ये मौका है कि वो कांग्रेस और बीआरएस को ये सिखा दें कि उनकी परिवारवाद, भ्रष्टाचार और तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति अब चलने वाली नहीं है।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Saturday accused the BRS-led government of engaging in corruption and failing to do anything concrete for the people. Addressing a media conference in Hyderabad, Amit Shah said the people of Telangana are ready to get rid of the BRS government in 30th November Assembly polls. The youth, farmers, Dalits and backward classes are totally disappointed. Telangana people believe that BRS did nothing else but corruption, he claimed. Appealing to the electorate to vote for BJP, Shah said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi government has fulfilled all the promises it made. The promises of the construction of Ram Temple, abrogation of Article 370 or abolishing triple talaq were fulfilled. He sought to impress upon the people in Telangana that their vote would not just decide the fate of an MLA or a government, but the future of Telangana and the country, he said. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has asserted that the BJP's track record shows that there are no more communal riots wherever it has formed governments across the country and that anyone can check it online.
ये 10 साल में बीआरएस ने एक प्रकार से करप्शन के अलावे कोई उद्यम नहीं किया है। मिशन भागीरथ घोटाला हो, पासपोर्ट स्कैम हो, मियापुर भूमि सौदे का 4000 करोड़ का घोटाला हो, आउटर रिंग रोड सिर्फ पौने दाम पर बेच देने का घोटाला हो, कालेश्वरम परियोजना का घोटाला हो, शराब घोटाले को हम सभी जानते ही है। ग्रेनाइट घोटाले में कितना मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग हुआ वो कोई छिपी बात नहीं है। 2020 की बाढ़ राहत में भी घोटाला किया गया। केग की रिपोर्ट से स्पष्ट हो गया है कि मिशन काकतीय में 22,000 करोड़ रुपए का बजट समाप्त होने के बाद भी सिर्फ 65% काम हुआ है और बीआरएस के कार्यकर्ता दलित बंधु जो 2 बेडरूम हॉल किचन का स्कीम है उसमें भी उगाही कर दलितों से पैसा लेते हैं।
All India Congress Committee General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi alleged that both Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao have considered themselves above law. She questioned whether the BRS government gave jobs to anyone. KCR family members became ministers in Telangana, which achieved after the people waged a struggle. The BRS leaders have farmhouses in hundreds of acres, she alleged. Describing the people as important forces in democracy, Priyanka Gandhi appealed to the people to vote for the Congress to end the despotic regime. She said that the people's vote will decide the future of Telangana. While participating in an election campaigns in Paler, Khammam and Madhira constituencies on Saturday, Priyanka Gandhi alleged that the BRS government destroyed Telangana for the last 1 years. She said that unemployed people have got jobs during the Congress regime only. The people have to bring the government that gives jobs, houses to all. Such a government will fulfill the aspirations of the people. Priyanka Gandhi said that the people have to bring a Congress government with a huge majority. The change will come with the Congress government. She appealed to the people to ensure the victory of Pangilati Srinivas Reddy, Thumala Nageshwara Rao and Bhatti Vikramarka with a huge majority. Priyanka Gandhi alleged that the BRS leaders were busy looting Telangana. The Congress will implement the Congress Party's 6 guarantees. BRS failed to implement its assurance of giving money for the construction of houses. KCR failed to implement the loan waiver scheme. The farmers are facing a lot of difficulties in Telangana. The people were bearing brunt of price hike.
मैं जानती हूँ कि आपके कर्ज को माफ करने की बात चलाई थी, लेकिन वो कर्ज माफ कभी नहीं हुए। यहाँ का किसान इतनी संकट में है कि महंगाई का सामना करना पड़ रहा है, कमाई हो नहीं रही है, फसल का सही दाम नहीं मिलता और सरकार से कोई मदद नहीं मिलती और महंगाई का सबसे बड़ा सामना मेरी बहनों को करना पड़ रहा है। मैं जानती हूं कि जिस दिन दिहाड़ी की कमाई नहीं आती, जिस दिन के खेती से कमाई नहीं होती, उस दिन आप तब तक नहीं सोती जब तक आपने सबको खिलाया। अगर आपको भूखा सोना पड़े तो आप भूखा सोती हैं। लेकिन अफसोस की बात है कि आज जो नेता आपके प्रदेश की सरकार चला रहे हैं वो इस बात को भूल गए हैं और जो मोदी जी की सरकार केंद्र में चल रही है बीजेपी की, उसके नेता भी ये बात पूरी तरह से भूल गए हैं।
Bharat Rashtra Samiti leader and Minister for Finance T. Harish Rao on Saturday day urged the people to show their strength and teach a bitter lesson to the Congress and BJP in the forthcoming elections. He said that the Congress and the BJP are invading Telangana. He was holding a road show in Mahbubabad. The minister said there is a stark contrast between the BRS meetings which have been attracting huge crowds and the Congress and BJP rallies which have failed to draw people. Highlighting the strides the state made under BRS leadership, Harish Rao asked whether Mahbubabad would have seen infrastructure advancements without BRS rule under the dynamic leadership of Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao. He said that the speedy execution of pending irrigation projects and farm loan waivers and praised the efforts to empower farmers through schemes like Raitu Bandhu, besides providing 24-hour power supply.
మిత్రులారా ఒక్క విషయం ఆలోచించండి. రోజు కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ బీజేపీల మీటింగులు చూస్తే ఖాళీ కుర్చీలు కనబడుతున్నాయి. మన మీటింగ్ చూస్తేనేమో ఇసుకేస్తే రాలనంత జనం. ఆ రేవంత్ రెడ్డి కాంగ్రెస్ వాడు మేము గెలుతున్నాం అంటాడు. యాడికెళ్ళి గెలుతావు నాయన? నీ కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ మీటింగులు అంటే ఖాళీ కుర్చీల మీటింగులు. మీ ఉపన్యాసాలు కుర్చీలకు ఇస్తున్నారు, మా ఉపన్యాసాలు జన సముద్రంలో ఉన్నాయి. కాంగ్రెస్ వాళ్ళు వాడో వీడో వచ్చి మా కోట్లయింది అంటున్నారు. మరి వేస్తే రేపు ఆగంగామా? కర్ణాటకలో ఏమైందో దయచేసి ఒక్క విషయం ఆలోచించండి. ఇదే రాహుల్ గాంధీ, ఇదే ప్రియాంక గాంధీ పోయి కర్ణాటకలో ప్రచారం చేసిండ్రు. 5 గ్యారెంటీలు అన్నారు. నమ్మి ఓటేసిన పాపానికి కాంగ్రెస్ గెలవంగానే ఆడ 9 గంటల కరెంటు పోయి 3-4 గంటలకే కరెంటు వచ్చింది. కరెంటు పోయింది, స్కాలర్షిప్లు పోయినాయి, రైతు బంధు బంద్ అయిపోయింది. మరి ఇలా మనకు ఇవన్నీ ఉండాలనా వద్దా? ఉండాలంటే మనం మళ్ళొక్కసారి కర్ణాటక లెక్క మోసపోవద్దు, కారుకు కేసీఆర్ కే ఓటేయాలి.
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Saturday accused Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao and his family members of being corrupt. The money-making ministries are in the hands of the KCR family, he alleged. Most of the money is made on land, liquor and sand, and all of them are under the control of KCR and his family members, said Rahul Gandhi. He reiterated that there is a tacit understanding between the Bharat Rashtra Samiti or BRS and the BJP, and the BRS is supported by the MN. He made it very clear that the battle lines have been drawn between Congress and the BRS. KCR chair's remote is in the hands of Modi. Rahul Gandhi said the Dola Telangana will emerge as Prajal Telangana immediately after Congress forms the government. He accused the centre of deploying its agencies to harass the opposition leaders. The CBI and enforcement directorates are in the hands of the centres, he said. He recalled that he was disqualified from Lok Sabha and his official accommodation allotted to him was withdrawn after he was disqualified from Lok Sabha, he said. He vowed to fight till the defeat of the BJP at the centre and the BRS in Telangana.
ये जो चुनाव है ये तोराला तेलंगाना और प्रजाला तेलंगाना के बीच में लड़ाई है। एक तरफ केसीआर, उनका परिवार और दूसरी तरफ तेलंगाना की जनता। तरफ कलेश्वरम डैम तो दूसरी तरफ हैदराबाद जो दुनिया का आईटी सेंटर बना है। प्रजाला तेलंगाना में आपकी जमीन, आदिवासियों की जमीन, दलितों की जमीन कांग्रेस पार्टी ने आपको वापस दी। दोराला सरकार, दोराला तेलंगाना में धरनी पोर्टल, कंप्यूटराइजेशन का बहाना दिया और 20 लाख लोगों से उनकी जमीन छीनी। जहां भी देखो तेलंगाना में आपके चीफ मिनिस्टर और उनके परिवार आपसे कहीं ना कहीं से पैसा छीनते हैं। जब तेलंगाना के युवा शहीद हुए, अपना खून दिया, अपना पसीना दिया,
BRS Working President KT Rama Rao on Saturday dismissed the charge that Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao is a non-local candidate in Kamareddy. KCR achieved the state of Telangana and was a local candidate across the state. Whether it is Siddipet or Kamareddy, it makes no difference to KCR. He is a local candidate. In fact, his mother hailed from Konpur village in Kamareddy constituency, KTR said during a road show at Biknoor here on Saturday. BJP candidate K. Venkatramana Reddy, who hailed from Yellareddy, can contest from Kamareddy but dubs the Chief Minister as a non-local candidate. Slamming TPCC President A. Revant Reddy, who is also contesting from Kamareddy, the BRS Working President said the Congress leader would be relegated to third place. He assured that Godavari water would be provided to farmers in Biknoor within 1 year. Similarly, a special package would be offered for people who went to Gulf countries in search of livelihood. This would be in addition to the insurance coverage for them as promised by the Chief Minister.
వచ్చి ఏమంటే టార్గెట్ కేసీఆర్ లిట్టుడు, బూతులు లిట్టుడు, నోటికి వచ్చినట్టు ఊరుడు, అది తప్ప కొత్త ముచ్చట్లు ఏం లేవు. నేను ఒకటే చెప్తున్నా, ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు కొడంగల్నే రేవంత్ రెడ్డి తరగతి కొడుతున్నాడు. 2018లో కొడంగల్ కొడితే అడిగిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది. దాని కామారెడ్డి ఒకటే ప్రశ్న అడుగుతున్నా, కొడంగల్ రూపాయి కామారెడ్డిలో చెందుతుందా? కొడంగల్ అమ్ముడు చెప్తూ కామారెడ్డి అంగడి అమ్ముడు పోతుందా? అమ్ముడు పోతుందా? మనం పిచ్చోళ్ళమా? ఏం మాట్లాడుతుంది రేవంత్ రెడ్డి? కేసీఆర్ వెట్లాడి ఇక్కడ ఖర్చుగట ఎట్లుందంటే ఎందుకంటే ఏదో తెగవలసిన కోడి చికెన్ షాప్ పోయి తోడబడిందట. చికెన్ షాప్ పోయి తోడబట్టి చూసుకుందాం అన్నదట. చూసుకుందాంగా. నేను పక్కా చెప్తున్న కామారెడ్డిలో రేవంత్ రెడ్డికి దక్కేది 3వ స్థానమే 100% చెప్తున్నా. నిన్న మన బిక్కునూరులో ఆడ ఈడ ఒక 2-3 నాయకులకు పైసలు ఇచ్చి కొట్టుకున్నాడు. అంతేనా? 20 లక్షలు 30 లక్షలు కొనుగోలు అలవాటు రేవంత్ రెడ్డికి ఇదివరకు 50 లక్షల రూపాయలతో దొరికిపోయిన వీడియో 50 లక్షల రూపాయలతో దొరికిపోయిన దొంగ 20 సర్పంచులను కొని ఒక డిప్యూటీసీని కొని ఏదో బీక్తా అంటుంటే రేవంత్ రెడ్డి బిడ్డ ఎలాగెట్టుకో ఇది కామారెడ్డి.
Income tax officials on Saturday raided the houses of two businessmen in the old city of Hyderabad. Several teams of the income tax department carried out searches in houses of the business people. The team swooped on the house of the business people who are into the real estate business. The searches were carried out in the houses of the business people's relatives too. The IT department officials carried out searches simultaneously on the houses of the businessmen. The income tax and enforcement departments have been launching raids increasingly on the houses of politicians and business people of late. Senior Congress leader P. Chidambaram on Saturday accused the BJP-led center of misusing, cited the example of Telangana where he said at least 4 candidates of the party were summoned or their premises searched ahead of polls to drive his point home that the union government has been misusing its agencies. Chidambaram said no candidate of the BJP has been searched by the probe agencies. In a post on X, the former union minister said at least 4 Congress candidates in the Telangana elections were summoned or their premises searched by the investigating agencies in the midst of the election campaign. One of them was the chairman of the BJP's manifesto committee and resigned from the BJP on 1st November, he claimed. The misuse of the investigating agencies is so obvious that it does not require any argument in a court of law, Chidambaram said. Nalgonda MP and Congress candidate from Hujurnagar constituency Uttam Kumar Reddy has launched a scathing attack on the BRS regime for its abysmal record on women's welfare during its 9.5-year tenure, accusing the government of turning a blind eye to the plight of women's self-help groups, SHGs. He particularly highlighted the struggles faced by the development of women and children in rural areas groups since the BRS's ascent to power. Addressing a gathering of women from SHGs after releasing a brochure on their issues, Uttam Kumar Reddy painted a grim picture of the financial woes plaguing these groups. He revealed the staggering debt of approximately 4,250 crores rupees owed by the government to nearly 64 lakh women associated with the SHGs, including unpaid interest amounts totaling 2,200 crores rupees and 750 crores rupees for rural and urban SHGs, respectively. He also raised serious concerns about the alleged misappropriation of rupees 360 crores from the Abhay Hastam pension fund by the BRS government, lambasting Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao for his callous disregard for women's empowerment. He promised that the next Congress government would revive the Abhay Hastam pension, which was discontinued by the BRS government, and clear all the dues. He said that the next Congress government would also provide interest-free loans up to 10 lakh rupees once in 3 months, as it used to happen earlier. Expressing unwavering confidence in the Congress's victory in the upcoming elections, Uttam Kumar Reddy pledged to reinvigorate programs like Abhay Hastam, prioritizing the well-being of women. Finance Minister Buggana Rajendranath Reddy declared that the water grid project, with an investment of 350 crore rupees, is progressing expeditiously. He assured swift action to ensure the provision of potable water to every household in Betmachela within a month. The Finance Minister inaugurated Betmachela's newly constructed Secretariat building on Saturday and unveiled a commemorative pylon. Expressing gratitude, he acknowledged industrialist E.V. Sujata Sharma for generously donating the land for the Secretariat's construction, which amounted to 40 lakh rupees. Addressing the gathering, the Finance Minister emphasized the urgency of the water grid initiative, funded at 350 crore rupees, highlighting its rapid implementation aimed at delivering purified drinking water to Betmachela town. S. Suresh Kumar, Secretary of AP Skill Development Department, shared positive news regarding the Technical Education Department's pursuit of the National Board of Accreditation, NBA, for government polytechnics in Andhra Pradesh. 9 government polytechnics in the state have now received NBA recognition, bringing the total to 16 programs in 9 polytechnics. Kumar outlined a strategic plan for all polytechnics to achieve NBA success by the end of the next academic year. Prime Minister's visit to Tirupati. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy is set to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday in Tirupati, who is scheduled to visit Tirumal on 26 November, Sunday. Prime Minister Modi will land at Tirupati Airport at 6:50 p.m. on a special flight, proceeding to Tirumal by road at 7:50 p.m. Accommodations will be at the Sri Rachna Guest House on Tirumal Hill. The darshan of Lord Sri Venkateswara is planned for 27th November at 7:55 a.m., with the Prime Minister staying in the temple until 8:45 a.m. Following the darshan, he will receive blessings from Vedic priests, accept prasadam, and exit at 8:55 a.m. Post-darshan, the Prime Minister will return to Sri Rachna Guest House, take a brief rest, and depart from Tirumal at 9:30 a.m. MLA Muttamsetti Srinivasa Rao and Greater Visakhapatnam Municipal Corporation Commissioner C.M. Sekant Verma jointly addressed the concerns of residents affected by the Bus Rapid Transit System (BRTS) road expansion. In a meeting at Vasudeva Kalyana Mandapam, they assured fair compensation and justice for those displaced due to the development project. MLA Srinivasa Rao emphasized the government's commitment to citizens' well-being while acknowledging the importance of infrastructure projects. A cigarette butt carelessly discarded on a boat sparked a massive fire in Visakhapatnam jetty, which gutted over 30 fishing vessels. His act of throwing the stub, which caused the fire, and warned his uncle not to disclose it to anyone. After 5 days of intense investigation, police booked Nani under IPC sections 437, 428 and 285, altering the case from accidental fire.
No, vehicle is identified. Idi kaakunda akkada migita the other fellows who are there in the Vinandi, there were many others like this sitting in the jetty lo akkada కూర్చొని boat lo, many others were also eating, drinking and all that. So ఈయన బండిలో అది ఏమంటారు దట్ ఏమంటారు డియో వెహికల్ ఈయనది. తర్వాత హార్న్ కొడితే ఈయనది బార్కింగ్ సౌండ్, ఏమి కుక్క బార్కింగ్ సౌండ్. సో అది ఫస్ట్ టైం వెన్ హీ ఎంటర్డ్ ఇన్సైడ్, ఆయన మామతో పాటు వెళ్ళినప్పుడు వెన్ హీ టర్నింగ్ ఏదో ఉందట అక్కడ వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు వెన్ హీ పుట్ దట్ హార్న్ బ్లో చేశారో అది ఏ సౌండ్ వస్తుంది, ఆ బార్కింగ్ డాగ్ సౌండ్. ఓకే, సో అక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఏ నాన్నగారు వచ్చేసారా ఏదో సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్ దే హ్యావ్ టోల్డ్. సో ఆ విట్నెసెస్ అంతా కూడా సహకరించి ఆ విధంగా ముందుకు వెళ్ళి వీళ్ళని ఫిక్స్ చేయడం జరిగింది, కానీ ఎవరో తీసుకొచ్చేసి ఇట్లా పెట్టడం లేదు బాస్. ఒకటి.
Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin. For a complete and comprehensive English news bulletin, please do watch Swatantra TV. This is Mahima, signing off for the day. Keep watching Swatantra TV.